Is education important? And does it correlate with success? When you hear education is the key to success, make sure you understand that education is more than just formal education or a degree. I firmly believe that I have articulated my thesis that education is the key to success because we are educated through our life experience and presence in the world in our formal education. I say education is the key to success because although many may say that education does not prepare us for what we need in real life or in our daily life, I believe education is the key to success because it empowers people to have a better future and develops the skills they need to achieve their dreams. Obviously, I believe that education is the key to success in relation to the totality of formal and non-formal learning that equates to education. I believe that education is the most important tool you can have and the one can bring you the most success in today's society. I hope we can agree that education matters both in society and in the private lives of those who wish for a successful future. It is through education that we can constantly grow and learn, even change the world. Education helps you dive deeper into your life and learn something new from every experience. Education not only improves your knowledge and skills, but also gives you more self-confidence. Education makes people more aware not only of the world, but also of themselves, and when you know your strengths, you can easily choose the right path to a successful career. With the right education, you will be able to think independently and interact wisely with people. Even if you have little or no education, you can achieve great success in life by applying your skills to the right places at the right time. Some professions require higher education, but this is not the only way to success in life. A person with a college degree will find it easier to qualify than a person without further education, as you will be ready to perform various career-related tasks and meet labor standards. Now that we have explored the meaning of the statement that education is the key to success, let's look at some of the benefits of a good education that will help you succeed in life. You, too, start out as a poor person and can develop your life to the CEO level or higher through education. Whether you are an employee or an entrepreneur, these skills that we have gained through training will help you in your profession. As you know, education is knowledge. Whether you are a student, a business person, an employee, or anyone else, you need the knowledge to perform these roles well. Keep in mind that a mere degree will not be helpful. Instead, you must have in-depth knowledge to help you become persuasive. To be able to find and keep a job, raising the level of education is one of the main requirements. Education helps us develop skills like time management skills, interpersonal skills, organizational skills, etc. Skills like time management skills obviously help us succeed. We need to strengthen the links between K-12, higher education, and employment so that all students are prepared for lifelong success. When all these aspects of support match up for these students, they can start a successful educational career. Academic success for this group of students requires 3 components, namely a caring home environment, supportive personal, emotional, and academic teachers, and networking with a group of like-minded people. As will become apparent in the empirical analysis that follows, the nature of the relationship between these students and the school, especially between the teacher and other students, is fundamental to an educational career. Successful students are those who are willing to endure technical problems, reach out for help when needed, work every day in every classroom, and overcome adversity. While many Americans believe that a college education will lead them to success, the reality is that education is not the only way to succeed. Not everyone gets an education at a decent college/university, even an excellent education. Some people confuse education with what people get in school or college. These are the sources of education, and school education is very difficult. What I've seen on many web pages is that they confuse education with the knowledge we get from books. Believe it or not, many people don't realize the importance of education. If the importance of education is not recognized, education will one day become less relevant. Our education system must keep pace with the world and what we know about how people learn. Transforming our education system into one that prepares all students for life in an increasingly complex world requires more than a factory-style mindset, because growth, development, and poverty reduction depend on the knowledge and skills people acquire, not the years spent in the classroom. We need to shift our call to action from education for all to learning for all. If the economy is to grow, the education system must create people who take risks. Well-educated people are able to take any risk because they have their own way of solving problems. A good education system should include people who haven't finished school, people who have dropped out of school, people who have never been to school, people who only have experience, and so on. Books do not represent the education system. Inextricably linked to personal development, education allows you to continue to acquire skills and expand your knowledge and skill. Self-development in the way of education and training can reward you with many relevant rewards and opportunities. Education not only lays the foundation for your life plan, but also promotes individual growth. Education is about taking responsibility for personal growth, developing essential life skills, and the ability to cope with difficult times in life, and opening the right doors of opportunity. Education has always been an important factor in the life of society and serves to unite and strengthen our country. Education, starting with everything you learned in your founding years, equates to the tools of your life. Education helps to understand how the country works. What are the rules? How to follow them, why obey them, and so on. A person who has answers to these questions will clearly raise his voice for the good of the country and the world. Improvement will help you learn, expand your knowledge and skills, and be wise, active, and productive. As you gain education, you have the opportunity to acquire important qualities that will help you achieve your desired goals. The priorities for academic success are to provide our students with what they need to improve their third-grade reading and math grades. Getting a proper education is very necessary for success and a happy life, just as food is necessary for a healthy body. Without education, we can neither read nor write, which would mean that we would be deprived of a lot of valuable information and wisdom, which can be very successful. Over time, people began to believe that education is the only way to succeed and the only thing necessary for success.